So some observers have likened this trial to big tech's big tobacco moment. How do you see it?
Well, Anderson, I think that's a pretty good description, if only thinking about the legal stakes here. This is the same sort of what they call mass tort lawsuit that we've seen in the case of cigarette companies. And it's that idea that harm was done to people behaviorally, and then beyond that, that these states are alleging against Meta here. It's also, I would point out, something about, it tells us something about the defense going on here. Today we saw basically three acts: the opening statements from the states and from Meta's attorneys, along with a star witness from the states. And, Meta's attorneys are also, it harkens back to that cigarette idea, because they are trying to cast doubt on the science of the whole thing, that somehow social media has not been proven to be harmful to kids, and thus that doubt means you can't lay the blame at the feet of Meta. That's all the sort of backdrop that we saw in the lead up here today, Anderson.
We mentioned the judge could also order changes to how Meta's platforms actually operated if the judge wanted to. What would that entail?
I mean, this is the big thing that's so different, right? Whenever I speak to people about this, they say, oh, well, Meta, can afford anything. It doesn't matter what kind of monetary damages come their way. First of all, that's not necessarily true. And second of all, yeah, what's different here is these are states saying to a federal judge, we want you to reach inside the company and change things, change their age verification policies. If it's anything like what New Mexico is looking at, it could be, kids aren't allowed to use it at all past a certain hour of the night, that sort of thing. This is truly a different category of remedy, of punishment that we could see leveled against Meta. It goes far beyond money and gets into the guts of what makes that company go.
Is Mark Zuckerberg expected to testify?
Oh, yes. Mark Zuckerberg, Adam Mosseri, and they'll be called to account for contradictory statements. I mean, what the states are saying here is that in private, Zuckerberg, Mosseri, and others had seen internal research that showed enormously harmful effects at big, scary percentages, but publicly were saying that they did not believe the social media was addictive, did not believe their product was causing harm to teenage mental health. And so it's that contrast, undoubtedly, that they will be called to account for here, actually.